Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Planet Crafter. I am currently on my home planet of Humbult. Lot to do. So I got so much going on here, like as far as moving things. The moving the screen around is making me nauseous. You know what I mean? It's like I'm flying around doing this, doing that. This area, it's like really jerky. I don't know if it's my doing it in 4K and it's just like way too detailed, but I'm going to be leaving here in a minute. I'm just waiting for there it is, my shuttle to come back. So why am I here? Well, I wanted to come back and either get or prepare the stuff where I could shuttle it over for the heaters, the drills, and the tree thingies. In order to do that, I come back here. Come to find out, well, number one, I've built this planet, right? We did this planet, and then and so we built Humbult. Then after Humbult, we did Selenia. Then we did Aqueous. Then we did Prime, and now we're doing Toxicity. So Humbult has been supporting all these other planets, and every time you think you got I had a metric butt ton of all the different fertilizers. Well, now I had none. And I need like 30 of the red ones, right? I need 15 or something of the, wait, hold on, it's 2. Yeah, 15 of the green ones. In order to make the green ones, you need the black ones. In order to make the black ones, you need the squash. So for some reason, I was growing mushrooms everywhere. Right out there, I'm growing squash now, but I was growing mushrooms. And in here, it's all beans along here. It's all mushrooms and one eggplant. And I need eggplant. So what did I have to do? Well, I've been auto-crafting stuff. I've been manually crafting stuff. I had to send the trade rocket out to get more multiplier fuses to build those rockets. I've been sending this guy, the shuttle, to Prime because this planet doesn't have uranium or iridium, and the only way to get it is to use that uraninite, this stuff. Now I have this. I have it automatically coming in to all these things you can see here. But it's like I've got no iridium here. And everything I need right now is like iridium rods. I need the fire, I need the fertilizer, which takes iridium. It's like, so this guy takes iridium and the rods take iridium. It's like, wow. And I needed to make 50 of these guys, super alloy rods, and I need I don't remember how many osmiums. I think I might need 10, just 10 of these. So what I'm gonna have to do is now, when I go back, I'm gonna have to start launching my shuttle to grab all this stuff here, to grab all these rods here that I made, and whatever I can't take with me right now, which is in here and in here. Now I probably could have waited and grabbed this stuff later and had it go straight over there, but it's going to be like multiple. I'm going to put, I can't grab this all anyway. I'm going to put that in there. Put that in there. Neener. Hopefully it grabs this thing over here. There we go. I need to make sure I have this. It's weird is I don't know when you do this if it grabs from the top, the bottom, or what. But basically, you can see I have the stuff to build the trees stuff in here. So I'm going to do this manually just because I know from the top to the bottom is what I can use right now to build. And this stuff is to make extras. So anyway, that's all I can do here for now. It's not all I could do. I could spend more time. I've been here about, I don't know, 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. But it's kind of making me sick. All right. So we're going to shuttle the rest of the stuff. So when I came here, I built another rocket, and I put a rocket in here, and I put some other stuff in there. So hopefully I didn't even look, but hopefully I got my truck. For some reason I had my truck in my inventory. I had shift clicked it into that chest over there, and I was supposed to make sure I got my truck. I don't know how much... I mean, I could use the other truck just for breathing because I'm just setting it down. But if I'm driving, I definitely like this faster truck. Oh, please be in my inventory. There it is, right there. Okay, so first things first, let's go to... Oh, I did do a trade rocket here. Okay, let's go to this guy. And we're going to go to Humbult. And we're going to grab... Just start with these 25 of these. Because I think I need a total of 50 of these bad boys. Alright. Now, I have the ability to make another rocket in that. So, before I get all crazy... You can see I can build these guys. Where do we want to put the trees? We want them out of our way. I don't want them encroaching on where I'm at. Now this is only T2 trees, and I really want the T3 because there's such a big difference. Look, there is between T2, just, I mean, yeah, you got plants, but look at oxygen, 1950, right? 8,500. I mean, it's literally, but I can't build these yet. I'm thinking that what I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to build them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to build 10, but I built 5. One, because I had 5 of these that I had made before I even started the toxicity thing. The best multipliers I could get. So for now, I'm just going to put these multipliers in here. I'm not going to worry too much. So when I break these down, when I am allowed to build the T3 one, the cool thing is the only difference is 1 extra bag of green fertilizer. If you look here, super alloy, bacteria, tree bark, T2, zeolite. Then you got super alloy, bacteria, tree bark, 2 T2s, and a zeolite. So that's what those green bags are for. So I can switch from that to that, and then I can put a multiplier fuse down here because I brought heat, oxygen, and pressure. Now, with these actually, you can multiply, because it's doing oxygen and plants, you could do a plant growth one too if you wanted to. I did do kind of a combo on that. When you're able to put down this one, oh, I am able to do the T2 machine now. So when you put down the T2 machine, it gives you 3 fuse spots. So you can do like 2 oxygen fuses and 1 plant fuse on these particular ones. And that really helps the multipliers, right? The other ones, like the heat, it's just heat. I mean, you can do pressure, but it's not, not really worth it, honestly. Man, coming out of Humbult to here, I forgot about my O2. Look at how low it is. Yeah, that my base at the other place, it's so busy that, oh man, it's sickening. Sickenings. All right, the stuff that I have with me is stuff for everything else. So we're going to go ahead and put the fertilizer in there. We're going to put the rods away. Because when we go to build this stuff, and then the fuses, we'll put those away. Now, what I'm waiting on is my shuttle. Now, I'm pretty sure if you look at the trade fuses, these guys, it says trade rocket multiplier fuse, but I'm pretty sure it multiplies your shuttle. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, if I do one of these guys, do I have stuff for this? Let's see. I have that. We know we have that. We have that. Yeah, it's like everything uses uranium, explosive powder. And I told you that... Oh, I don't think I finished saying what so I was breaking down uraninite, but it just doesn't go fast enough. So I was pulling stuff from Prime to Humble to here, which, like I said, I could have waited, but yeah, I just did it because I was doing other things, so it was fine. The only difference is, all right, so right here is the shuttle, and right back there is the trade rocket. So you can see if I put it here, it's all within the circle. 312, 240. So yeah, it makes it faster. See, so you see how it's highlighting it and putting the arrow. That means it does work for the shuttle, and the shuttle is not the trade rocket. These things specifically say trade rocket, or for that to go to trade, but it does work on the shuttle. Makes it a little faster. Because right now I've got to run another set of what I'm doing. I mean, I could split it up, but either way. Now, here's one thing that you guys said in the comments, and it's got me concerned. Because you guys, I appreciate you guys big time. It's got me concerned that I may need to build some more out here for this stuff. All right. Someone said, at the first part of the comment was like obvious. Make sure you keep all your purification fuses. You're going, if not, you will regret it later. Now, the obvious term is, of course I'm going to keep all my fuses. I'm not going to just go, oh, look, it's a fuse and kick it down the road. But here's my question. What do you mean I'm going to need it later? Because if I'm burning through fuses here, trying to remember the last episode going down, once you put those in there, they're locked. They're gone. You can't use them. I have one back over there by those purifiers. Right here. I have one fuse in here making these speed up. But I can take that out. I can take that fuse out. Once you put it in this thing, it locks them in like when you're trying to power up one of the spaceships. So, am I not supposed to do that? And I need it somewhere else because it sounded pretty, it sounded like could get myself into some trouble, All right, let's, while we're waiting for that, let's drink some water. Let's grab, maybe 2 more of these. Let's see, circuit boards. 2 of those. This is getting a little crowded here. Okay. All right, now take all that out. Take all that out. Not all of that. So what do we got here? We have microplastics. Yeah, we should go to these here and that. Jeez, what the heck? Am I doing this wrong? I think I moved it from the wrong one, but that's okay. Let me put microplastics in here so it's next to that one. That one's full already. Oh my god. Okay. Take those. Take those. That. And that. Okay, so I put down 2 new ones and they're almost used up already, so that's not very helpful. Water. Water. More water. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do with this stuff. Just pile it up and not melt it down for now. let's see, what do we have here? So that these are one, you know, full and half full. And then the water comes from those things, so I just won't grab any more water for now. I mean, that's pretty fast. Ooh, here she comes. So when I was on the other planet, it felt faster than that. I may have 2 of those things down with like 6 fuses, I don't know. But that took a while. Alright, let's grab this. And then I think I'm going to bring over a bunch of iridium rods for now. Even though I need more of the same thing I just did. Let's put these away, and before I forget, because I will forget and I'll completely screw it up, is the stuff that's in here. I should be able to build another... I just like to pre-build this. I know I've said it a million times, but I like to pre-build that ship so it's ready to go when I want it. And the other thing is... I know you probably don't have to delete that, but whatever. The stuff to make that ship, it's not terrible, but it's pretty stuff that you don't normally have on the younger planets. Like, I can build it on Prime, I can build it on Humbult, probably build it on on Aqueous. Anyway. Okay, we got more of these guys. So what I'm thinking is I can start building some of these things. Yeah, we're gonna need these too. Alright, so how are we looking up here? So this, the tree one says can't build before 1 GPU. Where oxygen is only at 670 ppb. I don't know what the difference is there, but look, starting to grow some plants. And we're almost to vegetation there. Purification, pressure, all that stuff is going good. Power-wise, we're okay for now. Once I start knocking these other things down, though, that's when we're going to have a power issue. And my issue is... Okay, I have enough to build one more. I could always break one of these cosmic things down, but I can craft those things. Blaze are the pulsar quartz. But I don't have methane here. I can grab some from Prime, though. Alright. Let's start with... I think that... I don't know if I have Osrods yet. Not really. I was going to say... Well, the easy one is the pressure, but let's start with, say, this. Maybe 5 of these. So if we do 5 of these, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of those. Oh, see, I'm bringing those rods over right now. All right, I'm not really in the place to build this stuff yet. I knew I was going to have to... A couple of shuttle trips. Before I could do that, so I did the tree, super alloy rod, and Oz rods. So we can do 4 of those, 4 of those. That should be this guy. Oh no, it's double. It's double these, so. There we go. So we can go place those. And we need 1 of these. So that's 2 of those. We need 1 green. We need 1 greenie. And we need 3 of these guys. And we need our heat fuse. Heat fuses. There we go. Alright. I want to put these things out of the way somewhere, because they are pretty intrusive. Maybe over there. I don't want to do the trees there. These things are like, they're just big, bulky, intrusive, evil. My goal is 10 of the heaters and 10 of the 10 drills, 10 heaters, 5 trees. And then I won't even think about those things anymore. Okay, so those 4 of those thingies. If I put this guy down here. Oh yeah, you gotta see that outer rim out there. So they're all highlighted, so that's doing good now. That is doing 1500% heat, so 4,425. We're getting. Is that? Did I put heat in here, not pressure? Oh my god, I did, didn't I? These should be pressure. Those should be pressure. But that's another one you can do. You can do like 2 heats and a pressure, 2 pressures and a heat. I guess it would make a difference. I guess you really kind of need to do the math. Because if it's a heater, it should have higher heat than pressure. If it's a drill, it should have higher pressure than heat. So let's look at that and see real quick. So if we look at this, this has, yeah, way more pressure than heat. And then this has way more heat than pressure. So I actually just made a mistake and grabbed heaters instead of pressures. Because I want to take the one, you know, I want to boost that highest number. We'll take a look and see the difference. But you could do 2-in-1, but there's no I don't think there's a reason to. I'd rather maximize this for pressure and get residual heat. Maximize the heaters for heat and get residual pressure. That's the way I look at it. All right, so right now our pressure is at 3650. Now it's at 54,000. So it's all about the pressure right there. That's the way I look at it. Although with the trees, I have been, the last couple of times I have been doing one, let's see, I forget which it is. So we have, plants. Yeah, you could do oxygen and do one thing of plants, and that one fuse for plants really, it helps. It helps. Then you start launching rockets. Rocket time. Woo! Did I ever put my other thing down? No, I didn't. Just set that down so it's not my inventory. Hey, my thingy's back. Let's put these fuses away for now. Okay. Those are here. I want to send out and get more super alloy. I knew I was going to have multiple. This thing, for some reason, whenever you place it, it always turns the light on. It's gonna, I feel like it's going to run my battery down. All right, so we have that. That's looking good. Now, what was the one? The heaters. Let's see, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. So I have 16 of those. If we do 15, we could get some of these things going. Oops. I'm not going to put these things too far away, so I don't need everything right now. Alright, let's go put some heaters down. Maybe... right here's a good spot. See what we can actually make with what I've got. Three, 4. I can make 4. Alright, what else do we have here? Fertilizer. Still have some of those. And some of those. Come on, baby. What's blocking that thing? What the heck? So annoying. What is blocking that thing? There, go back there then, jerk. Now you made me not hit shift. Control. I gotta try and get them close to each other because of the multiplier. Why isn't this one? There we go. Oh. Whoops, I just killed the power. My bad. Told you as soon as I started placing those things, it was going to kill my, my power. Now my power's over there, though. Interestingly enough. I'm thinking... because I have a multiplier over there, I'm thinking about going and just putting the power over there. So we need, I think, 5 of these. And 4 super alloys. Yeah, we got it all. Let's take a cruise. Do-do-do-do. Alright, we're gonna cruise over here, drop it down. I wonder if the power's out, if it like crashes your shuttle. That would suck! That would totally suck. I wonder if this thingy works. Well, power obviously doesn't dictate for this, so... Alright. So we're doing pretty good. We got some trees going, we got some drills going, we got some heaters going. My ultimate goal is 10 heaters, 10 drills, I guess 5 trees. I wrote down 10, but I guess 5 maybe will be sufficient. And that is the triad of what did I call it? Like, you know, the most efficient way for terraforming to get those T5 heaters, T5 drills, T3, all that stuff going with their internal fuses and I mean the multiplier fuse, and for the trees, obviously a tree seed in there that has a multiplier as well as the multiplier fuses. So Works pretty good. I could go build a multiplier for that one and get that going faster. I may do that. Yeah, I'm doing this because I have a... I believe it's a... if it's not a 3 fuse multiplier over here, I'm going to be pretty bummed. If it's a single fuse... Man, I might just grab this stuff and bring it over with me. Power levels. Yeah, see in here, I have one of those purification fuses. Nope. Oh, these are singles. Oh, shoot. Alright. Okay. Man, I almost... I almost destroyed the whole biodome. Since those were singles, 2 singles, I didn't have the ability to craft the T2 yet. So I can build one with 3 fuses in it. And just put the stuff over here then. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exactly 15. 2 energies. I'll grab one more energy fuse. Not surprisingly, there's a lot of loot here, but I found a lot of energy multiplier fuses here. Thing about these are, they're 6,000 to buy them, and if you've got like, you don't usually have an excess of them because it takes one of these every time you use your interplanetary rocket. But if you do have an excess of them and you're trying to get a bunch of Terra tokens, it's one of the best ways to send up a bunch of these. But like, you literally never have a bunch of these, and you can make them if you focused on making these. You know, I think you need pulsar core. There's all kinds of stuff you need for it. But if you want to do that, you can just mine for those specific things, have them all brought in, have the auto crafter crafting them, pull out of the auto crafter and put them in a box. Before you know it, you could send up and get 100,000, a couple 100,000, whatever, you know. Oh, it's raining. It looked totally different. I thought I was still inside the cave, but it's fog. Look at my house right there. Look at my lab. Thing's awesome. Except the power's out. I'm curious to see if that shuttle landed under no power. Should have its own power, but yeah, it landed. Alright, so let's go here. We're going to make 1, 2, 3 of those. And now I want to make this guy, so I need 3 obsidians. Instead of making what I had before, which was the singles, we're going to make this guy. And see, even with this, the power's off. Wait, it said low power. Let's see. Not enough power, right? I added a generator. Not enough power. Well, that should tell you just how strong the multiplier is with the fuses. So right now it says not enough power. Now, I put 3 fuses in from not enough power to 11,000. So now I just keep adding reactors. I have the 3 fuses already. I think that I tried putting down like another thing with 3 more fuses. I don't think it made a difference. I'm not exactly sure on that, but that would have been back on Humbult that I tried that. Okay, let's put all this stuff away for now. Fertilizer. Okay, grab our shuttle. Now I gotta figure out what's next. So I got 5. I got the 5 tree things down. Oh yeah, green fertilizer. Let's see, I had 15 green fertilizer, and maybe more red. There we go. I didn't write it down or make a mental notation, but I knew I had a lot of stuff to bring. Lots. Obviously more iridium rods. Now here we have a place we can drill for iridium here. So many rods needed. Might be worth doing that. Bringing over the iridium with this guy. Okay. We need titanium. I just had 3. No Oz rods. Oh, that's the other thing I need to bring over is the osmium rods. Oh, you know what? I forget I use the auto crafter here, not the manual one, so let's get 1 rod. Now that probably exhausted that. Those dang things take 9 of them. Oh, we're not too bad. All right, so let's go place this while we're waiting. Over here to get iridium, which seems to be, man, I always try and spot the element in these games that was either it's involved in too many recipes, right? So you have all these different elements, and it is involved in too many recipes. So right about here should be the spot. Just want that, and we want to supply that. Okay. Okay, we'll grab this stuff, get rid of that, grab this guy. Drink from the frog pond. This guy. See, the thing is, you need 9 of these just to make 1 rod, and if you need 30 rods, you're not going around collecting this one by one, unless you've got just a field full of it, you know? Field full of it. You're full of it. You're like, Meaty, you just said you're not going around collecting it. Yeah, I know, I can't help myself. Can't help myself. Stuff up in this one? I know there's these ones around here that I hadn't cleared. These storms that hit this place, whoa, 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 whoa. Ho, ho. They're very dangerous. They seem more dangerous than normal. Now see, when you don't see anything landing, this is like a regular storm for all the normal materials. Like, if it's a super alloy storm, you'll see the super alloy balls. I just punched my microphone. Alright, let's get out of here. This place is dangerous. Dangerous, that's my middle name. This planet, let me tell you guys a feeling here. So when Humbult released, so you had Humbult, then they released the Interplanetary thing, right? Meaning first you only had Prime, then you added Humbult, then they added Aqueous and Selenia and Prime, to where if you restarted, you could start. I don't think you could start on Aqueous. Maybe that was the only planet you couldn't start on, but you could start on Prime, Humbult, or Selenia. And because if you couldn't build a rocket, anyway, And now they added toxicity. So Prime had everything. It was a challenge. You know, there was a lot to do. Not just roaming around clearing goo. Humbult, same thing. Aqueous, not so much. Get there. Dude, I could have gone there and just placed down 10 heaters, 10, drills, 10 this and done. And then put down a drill and grabbed, I'm talking about here, grabbed Selenia. Done. Off that planet. Aqueous, same thing. All I did was place that stuff and I left. And you can see I did a lot better job here than I did here. But Toxicity feels more like Humble and Prime than these other two. These feel like small moons, and these feel like planets as far as, size goes. All right, let's clear our inventory. Mutagens and trees. Okay, and some ore relay. That, and these guys. Got a couple rods in here. Got one fuse, production multiplier fuse. Got a quartz. Got some circuit boards. Okay. Some food I can eat. Let's see, tree. Put this in here. Put that in there. There. And then this guy goes right there. And a couple of waters. And one plastic. Our shuttle should be back. Nope. Not yet. 42 seconds. Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't you? So, if I had everything here, like say stacked in these two things, that's the way my mentality is. I want to, when I start to build those, I want everything I need to build 10 of them. When I start to build those, I want to build 10 of them. 5 of those, But that way I know what to bring over. But hey, I guess it's better just to get some down and get this thing going. So how about while we're doing that, let's do the oxygen multiplier at least. Let's see if it was, let's see, do I want to do 3 oxygens? What was the other thing? I keep forgetting. Plants. All right, well, I don't know if I have plants actually. I have 3 oxygen fuses. Increased growth spear, plants or vegetation. I believe it's that guy. Okay. So we need some fertilizer. Hopefully we have, yeah. And one greenie. We'll go out here. Oh, our shuttle's back. Nice. I said I wasn't going to put this down, but I thought it might kick over quickly to make them T3s, but honestly, that's kind of dumb. Why would I wait? Let's put this bad boy down now, and then it's going to make the whole thing go faster. Okay, so if you look at them now, we've got oxygen multiplier of 2,300. I have this oxygen. Oh, these are oxygen multipliers here. That's why I did it, because if you put this in here, you're getting that multiplier, right? And then you put these in at 500 a piece. That's 1,000, and this is 1,300. So there's your 2,300, and then that's for O2. But the oxygen multiplier, growth multiplier. Grow speed of nearby machines that grow plants faster. No, that's not the right one. That's not the right thing, because that doesn't have a percentage multiplier in it. That's like if you're growing... Oh, these things. Where I grow the mushrooms and stuff. I believe it's like this. Yeah, grow vegetables. That's what that would be for. That's why I have so many of those fuses. You'll see the ones that are like machine optimizers and growth optimizers. Pfft, I got tons of those because I don't use them. I don't need to. Production multiplier. See, this one gives you 5,000 Terra tokens, and I don't usually use this that much either. Trade rocket. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with oxygen then. Because I don't know what that other fuse is. I don't remember what it is. It's animal fuse. So this will take it up another 500 to 2,800. Yeah, it was plants. It was plants, so whatever. I'm confusing myself. This episode is like a non-goo episode. Because this stuff I'm doing now is like vital to get it down. Because there's so much of the other stuff like what we've been doing that we need to do. It's vital to get these things down and have them just working away as I'm doing everything else. Okay. Boop. So, let's grab those guys for now. What did I need the green ones for? I'm trying to think what I needed the green ones for. Something. Oh, the green ones was for these. I must have had a lot of green ones here because I brought over like 15 or so. Now I need more iridium rods and I need more super alloy rods. Let's see. Should be at the top. So super alloy, I only have 7 left. That's interesting. Huh. I'll take all 7. That's interesting because I thought I had more than that if I brought over 50. I think I had, maybe I had 57. I don't know. Rest we'll just do these iridium rods. Lunch. So... yeah, okay, I see. I probably have all the ones that I need. I don't remember how many of these I made. But we need... so what do we have here? There's 2, 4, 5. If we put 2 of these away... that's 5 there. If I made 5, I don't remember if I made 5 or 4. But I can't make that many anyway because of the iridium rods. And this can make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can make 2. Did I... ooh, I didn't put a multiplier down here yet. Oh. Come on, you evil thingy. Dude, I was able to stack these things so close before. Dang, I keep hitting the wrong button. Is that all I had was 2? Who knows? Okay. I'm really confusing myself now. I really don't like doing it the way I'm doing it, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Okay. So 3 of those guys. 2 of those guys, which I have, and 1 of the green, which I don't know if I... Oh, I still have a green one. Alright, and this is going to be... Did I already put one down over there? Heat? No, I didn't. There's the heat fuses right there. Alright, so I have how many of those? 9. I only need uno mas! So this is the best place, instead of trying to fly up and count them, because they're kind of hard to see. You just look in here. So I've got 9. I need 6 more of these guys. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Uno mas, por favor. See if we can tuck this thing in here, make sure that we get them all in. Should be able to get these all multiplied out pretty good. Okay, if you look like this... Uh-oh. That one back there is not in the circle? That one? Are you kidding? What? Oh, capacity 8 machines. Really? That's interesting. So, the difference, 67,950. 4,500. You think there's a difference? 4,500 to 67,950. And then 28,280 on pressure is the same. But look at the difference with that 1,500%. Huge. So I need one more. So what I'll do is I'll put it here and I'll put a... Or I'll put it over here and I'll just put another multiplier down. But what that means is I need to go to the trade rocket. And we're going to buy some heat fuses right here. 3 of those. Look, there's what I need right there. In those tree ones, that's what you need. Plant multiplier fuse. You can see 500%. So, you know what? I'll buy one just to have it. That's all I need is one. Just launch it. Launch, little land. So 1 more of those, 5 more of those. Need another one of these guys. I don't know what you've been told. Rods and ore. Okay. And I'm pretty sure these are empty. Those are energy. These are the ones I don't use, but you can't sell these. You can sell the production multiplier fuses. I don't know. There was something I used that for. But honestly, production time divider, 0.25. It's like, meh. I'd rather you just sell these suckers. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 50,000 right there. There's 55,000 in things that I could sell if I needed them. We'll go throw this bad mamma jamma down over here so it's ready. So we want these suckers all kicking it in the guts. Put that down. Now, for overall terraformation, I don't think there's any unlocks like for this number here. So what I'm doing right now is pressure, heat, and oxygen. Those 3. That's for overall. But the unlocks, all the well, it looks like I got 2 unlocks left. That's under purification. So 50 GPU. We're not even at 1 GPU. And Toxo tree unlock. I don't know what multiplier that has, but a lot of times they unlock these things and then you have to use that the 1 machine to make them. Like this guy? Genetic synthesizer? I think that's the one. And it's like that and the one, this one, the incubator, you say they have like the same recipe for two different things. And it's just dumb luck which one you get. One might be worth 200%. One might be worth 1,500%. And wouldn't you know it, I always get the 200% one. Where was that? Let's see, this thingy here. So, according to the... I don't know why this does this. Like, I want to see this whole thing here, but it keeps popping stuff up in my way. Basically, I need to see those bottom two rows like that. So, we've already unlocked everything except the T4 purification thing right there, and then that bottom row, which is some kind of frog eggs. It's showing, I'm just telling you right now, it's showing that purification fuse right there, and the mushroom, and that, whatever that other thingy is here. But I don't know how to unlock those unless, these items to unlock or find. So that could be a find and not an unlock, but based off toxicity, breathable atmosphere is still pretty far off. We just turned into vegetation. Our next thing's purified oceans. Purified oceans. Then we have insects, then breathable. Yeah, we got a ways to go. We got time on our side. My shuttle back yet? Yep. Okay, take these guys out now. All right. Oh, you know what I need? I need to finish the pressure ones, and I think I'm just got to send my shuttle again. I think it's Osrods. Yeah, osmium rods. Should have a few back there. 20. What else? Osmium rods, uranium rods. Cosmic quartz, 55 solar quartz. Osrods. Let's see here. The tree part is done. Osrod and super alloy rods. I grabbed all the super alloy rods I could. Fusion cells. We got all those. Methane cartridges. You know, I automated the silk when I was back there, but I remembered I don't need all that stuff now. It was all for the vehicle, and I went and grabbed my good vehicle, so I think we're fine with that. Fuse cartridge, energy multiplier. There, oh, there it is. I knew I bought them. See, I bought 3 plant multiplier. You know, I better bring those over here. No production. Oh, I got 4 production. I sold most of those. All right, that's good enough. Okay. So do we have enough to make our last thingy? We should be able to make the last one of these guys. Oh, that's funny. I have it on me. What do you know? Oh. My rocket back yet? No. Rocket coming back with fuses. Here we go. Now this one will cover these 2, and that one will cover those 8. So you can see there's 1, 2 over there. Good to go. Are we on that tree unlock thing? 1 GPU. I kind of wish there was a table, a breakdown of like, okay, what's after PPB, right? What's after micro kelvins? What's after MPa and MPU? Are those real numbers? I mean, if that's Kelvin, then that's real. If that's like Pascals, then that's real. I don't know what that is. And then oxygen, parts per billion, parts per mil. What does it say? GPU. I don't have a reference to that. Cannot build before 1 GPU. If that's oxygen content in parts per billion or parts per million, I think there's some smoke just came out of my ears. I don't know. Usually in games, usually in games, they make up their own thing. It throws you off a little bit when you're like, wait a minute, could that be? Could that be? All right, these guys here. So waiting on Oz rods. We don't have really any osmium rods. When we get it, we should have enough of those. So we're done with this. I can get rid of that. Looking at the power. So we have 10 heaters there. Oh, you know what we should look into is, since purification is so important, I have not made this guy. T3. So purification of 1950 versus 89. Remember, we started at 7. Then I built 4 at 89, and then this is 1950. So see if we can craft a couple of these bad boys up. The good thing about this is it'll make me go through and maybe clear out some of like this stuff. So plastic rods, we have 1. I think I have 1 somewhere. Maybe not even 1 anymore. Oh, 1 right there. I have 1. So let's see. Plastic rods. Okay. That's good. So we grab like that and that. Make some plastic rods. There's 4. That's can make 2 of those things. Okay. The toxins back. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so we can make 4 of those guys now. We need the fat juice, which is... We have 1. We have 1. That guy is reliant on mushrooms. Yeah. And we need 8 of those. Ooh, baby. 8 of those. 8 of those, and 8 of those. What was the other thing? Water, right? Water. We don't have a shortage of water. Okay. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Tungsten! Okay. These guys, we'll keep these guys close here. Maybe we'll put these guys like right here. I think there's a bigger... Oh, actually, these are bigger than I thought. Maybe we'll just... If they look cool, I want to keep them close. Well, I'll just put them out here. It's going uphill. It's all right. So there's 4 of those. These guys are doing 1,900. Now, if I should go get that purifier from over there, because that's the only fuse I have. Out of curiosity, if you look back one, yeah, I can go break those. I can go break all those down and build the new one, and all the stuff that I break down is going to be valuable for what I need to build them. So let's go do that. Fertilizer. I made like 35 of these, and I used them all up, or more, maybe more, even more than 35. I don't know. All right, we're going back. So I'm gonna go get the fuse and the multiplier. I got 4 T2 and a couple T1s, purifiers. I do this so I can have a drink of water and talk to you guys. Here we go. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I thought we cleared this whole area here. So remember, I don't know if you remember, but I was doing this. You guys remember me doing this weird tree I couldn't figure it out. I went back in here. I did clear this area back in here, and there's like a couple of facilities, like, so there's loot to be had in there as far as like chests go on the ground. You guys got me, whoever commented about that got me a little nervous about using these fuses, because I've had that happen before. It doesn't, as long as it's something you can make or buy, then you're okay. But there's things you can't make or buy, then you're not okay. Locking him into that facility over there makes me nervous. Doing what I'm doing with it here doesn't make me nervous because I can pull it out of the machine. It's not locked in there. It's like those, what are those things called? Those big energy cells that you do to power up the ship. Once you use that, it's right there and it's locked in there. You can't pull it back out. So yeah, I think we have 4 and 4 here. So we're gonna grab this fuse here. Take that. Make sure we have enough space for this stuff. See, a lot of these are using. Oh shoot! Purification capsule. Oh, we can this guy and that guy. I mean, look at all the mushrooms. Everything that I just picked up was like components to. Is that a mushroom right there? What is that? What? It's zeolite growing on. Oh my god, it's growing like it used to when they first released zeolite. Instead of underneath a rock, it was that little arch of a branch, like a root. A root. Did he say root? A root? Wiener neener. Are you guys excited to see like the these paths? I wonder if they actually work. Say, look, if you look from there, this is a lot of nothing. You think nothing based off of where these things are. This goes way out here. It looks like it breaks right here. This is pretty cool. Look, is that like an airport? And then this part that goes this way. I don't know. That looks like it could be pretty far away. Should be interesting. So now all I have to do is convert these plastics into the plastic rods, so then I can put more down. These guys are the expensive things. Plastic, this stuff? Malarkey. We got plenty of that to go around. You just need this. We'll convert that to this. Be good to go. All these extra mushrooms I got. Come on, baby. We need like a nitrous or an overdrive in this thing. Hut. I'm gonna turn around and see how much. Yeah, I mean, it's faster, but when you're inside there, you also have to steer around and stay on the track. Otherwise, you are history. Okay, so let's not have our deconstruct on, please. We'll put those away. And drink some water. Alright, so we need to grab some toxin. Some more toxin. Actually, we need 8 of those, maybe? Be nice. Plastic. Now this is the cool thing. I'm going to be able to actually make more plastic now. Which is going to use up all that other crud that I have sitting out there. Alright, so we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more of those guys. We have 1 plastic there. Alright, so plastic is... Yeah, toxins and microplastics. Let's put this stuff away. Now this... I only have 1 fuse, but I tell you what, I think that the T1 machine only does a certain amount. This does... I think this does 8. We know this does 8, so probably better off just... obsidian. Obsidian just laying... Obsidian over there. I'm not even there yet. All that obsidian that I had... I must have grabbed that from somewhere else. Like from the chest, because I don't remember looting obsidian. But I have 800 obsidian on the other planet, so my shuttle has been getting a definite workout today. What do I have here? Purification, the plant ones. The Oz rods are for the pressure. Put those away for right now. Put these plant fuses away, because I'm not sure I'm going to use those or not, but I brought them over just in case. Alright, so when doing this, it's like easier to have your inventory clear, but so we need more of these than we do of these. Plastic, okay. Need more of these. Do of these. Okay, now I just needed 1 more of these guys, right? Oops, that was me. 2, 4, 6, 7. Eight. Wow, I keep hitting that. Okay. Plastic. Now, obviously, I need to make more plastic, but I will do that. Okay. Later. Now, we don't need this or this. We need this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see that? The exact amount that I broke down those other things. Worth. Totally worth. Now I think there's another version of this to be had. And if there is, we can just break these down, you know? Oh, I can't do the thing yet because I'm bringing over Osmium rods. That's going pretty good. All right. So, what do we need now? This and these. For this guy, yeah. How many do I have? 4. I need 6 of those built. The big drill is in the house. This is my drilling section. All right, so that's where that is. The big ring it's pretty big. I forgot it only does 8 of these guys, so I wasn't counting. Optimization capacity 8 machines. Yeah, looks like we'll just go with that and see if that's close to 10 because hey, mushroom. Whee! Oh, I tried to drink. Didn't quite work out. You know what's weird is I cleared this pond, but that it counted for that one too. Even though they're not connected, game. I'm not complaining. May sound like I am, but I'm definitely not complaining. Where'd my shuttle at, man? $11. Well, whatever. Look, I made one more. That means 3 are off the multiplier, but that'll help. But now it's taken the lead in power usage. You'd see that those ones, those are what's using all my power. But before that, it was like a drone station. I didn't really have a lot of stuff going, so of course those would have the highest power used. Okay, we are officially done making heaters and drills. We may do something with a tree later on, but for now we're kind of done with that too. I need my multiplier for, I'm gonna use this because of the amount of machines, but I need that osmium or obsidian to come down. So, where are we at now? We finally have oxygen going. We have heat going big. We have pressure going big. Purification is going big again because of those new ones. Like I said, there is that's what we just built. So 1950, it doesn't say what this one does, but it's pretty far off. Look, we're not even, if the next one is GPU, we need to do that 50 times. So we got to let these T3s run. It's definitely worth building there. We're at 20 of 32 on toxic areas cleared. Not even more than halfway there, but not halfway on the number of goo, which means there's some big goo back. I bet you there's some big goo areas back in here. Like this. Maybe back here. I don't know. But that rocket I send up is how I'm getting those nuclear signs, you know. Come on down. I want to finish this episode by completing what my goal. 28 seconds. It's gonna appear up there. You just watch. You just look for my shuttle. Oh, is that it right there? No, that's something on my screen. Is that it? No. Come on, baby. Man, when you look up the sky, you could see little dirty spots on your screen. There she is. Oh, it looks like it's coming right at me. It's not. It's an optical delusion. Come on down. You know, the way they expanded this game has been pretty cool, you know? It's not... they expanded it to where you didn't feel like you were doing the grind. As long as your home planet, like you really did your home planet right and, you know, put in the work, and you're basically collecting every type of material and automated it where it brings it to your thing and fills up, and as you use it, it keeps filling it. That's the way I have it. Then it doesn't feel like a mad grind. If you didn't do that, this all could feel, every new thing could feel like a mad grind. Okay, so that should take all 8 of these guys, which takes it from 1950 to 9,750 times 8. That should get that purification number moving along pretty good. Oh, look at GPU. Does that mean that unlocked my tree? Ha! So what they didn't say was all these things that were locked out in red, like this, that's locked out. That is only on this planet, obviously. When I went back to my other planet, there was no red, right? Because I was actually looking at the recipe of the T3. What this is all about the toxicity, which makes sense because that's the planet. So all this stuff in red, you remember I was thinking, oh, I just need to get oxygen going? No, it's based off of this number right there. That means, dude, we should do it right now. You guys got somewhere to be? I mean, hey, if you do, good for you, but let's try this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all I need, actually, to like really boost the O2. Because I think it just takes one more bag of green fertilizer from T2 to T3. Now all these trees may actually go away. You want to get this done quickly because sometimes you can't get back to these things. Make sense? Okay, that's T3. T3. When I was on Aqueous, I did it to where I could the trees grew all around this stuff and I couldn't get back to it. That's what I was getting at. Now, we just, like, look, we went from 54,000 to 238,000 in O2. Yeah, that's kind of a big increase, you know what I'm saying? Well, Meaty, that's how percentages work. Okay, so it cleared the trees, but they'll come back. I think on one planet I did 5. I think I might have done 10 on a planet, or maybe 8. But 5 are enough. 5's enough for that. I won't be able to get back in there with the trees, but that's okay. One time on Aqueous, I built it right on the edge of the water. Like if this was the ocean right here, I stood in the ocean and I put the multiplier here and I did the trees and I could get to them all because it won't grow the tree in the ocean. But doing it like that, it's going to do a big circle around it and I'm going to be hosed. I'm going to be hosed. Do we wait? We're not waiting on anything for that. All right. Well, I think we got a lot done. Look, we got 10 of those built today, 8 of those built, 11 of those pressures built, 5 of those built. We moved our power over here and built more power. And that number's screaming right now. It's pretty good. Trying to get to purified oceans. And this stuff here, this is always my last thingy. Plus, it's locking me out before 10 GPU anyway for the stuff I like to use for this. So we're at 1 GPU. So I'm not going to even worry about this screen. The key is going to be getting this purification going. So either maybe I'll just build more of these. Another set of these, like another set of 8 and with its own multiplier. But I don't have any purification fuses. That's kind of a big deal. If you guys are here and you know, or if you're the one who made the comment about that you need the... Should I not be putting the fuses over there? Because the next one down is asking for 2 fuses. I think I already threw 1 in there. That'll be 3 fuses that I've used over there. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Super fun getting like some really good stuff built, right? Pressure, heat, oxygen, purification. Got a lot of like legwork done today. We can get back to goo collecting. But I'm really curious about this whole fuse thing because I've only found I've only found 3 total fuses in all. Now again, there's plenty of looting. Maybe we need to go back and make sure we loot everything looking for a fuse, but I don't want to have to rely on that. That's it. Hit that like button. Join me next time.